We're here with our old friend, Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, you just told me something very important that you wanted me to say, but I don't remember what it was, so can you say it for me? It was something about numbers and percentages and things that I don't understand.
This is the best way for loan officers to keep the majority of the revenue that they earn every year, just like a real estate agent.
Got it.
You know, real estate agents pay what we call a cap in industry. Normally, it's around $16,000 to $20,000, and then after they pay in their commission to reach that for the company, they keep 100% of it. So we're going to do the same thing at Richard Toccato Companies. You as a loan officer are going to pay us a cap of $16,000, and everything else you keep. Everything else you earn is yours. So real quick, an example: if you make $200,000 in a year, I'm going to take $16,000 of it, and then you're going to keep $184,000. The traditional model that loan officers work on now, they do $200,000 in revenue, and they keep about $80,000 or $100,000.
Really?
So this is going to change the game. We're going to do what other real estate firms have been doing for years, but we're doing it on the mortgage broker side.
And this is something that's not being done anywhere. It's totally different.
Totally different, not being done anywhere else. We're also going to have revenue share. So if you bring loan officers to us, you're going to make money off. You're going to make money from a downline, just like EXP or Keller Williams.
Wow.
So it's you got to check it out. Just go to workwithrichard.info. It's simple. Workwithrichard.info. See if it's for you. Give me a call. Let's have a conversation.
Okay, you want me to try to say it?
Yeah, you say it.
Check it out. Workwithrichard.info.
Hi, I'm Thomas Davis, and let me tell you why I'm a proud member of Team Neogenics.
If your nagging pain is keeping you from being active, do something about it. Join the long list of pros and average Joes who have found relief with our stem cell and regenerative therapies.
After trying all the others, I decided to try Neogenics. My knees and shoulders haven't felt this good since my college days. If you want to get back in the game, do what I did. Visit Neogenics, where all you have to lose is pain.
Our nation's second president, John Adams, always slept on the left side of the bed. He believed this would increase his chances of having positive dreams and a more successful next day. That's why every mattress we sell here at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress includes a left side.
And for those that prefer waking up on the right side of the bed, our mattresses come with one of those too.
This President's Day, you can save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic sets. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
You know how you know that you're old and living in a bad economy? I figured this out yesterday. I was sitting in the parking lot of a bargain grocery store, waiting for them to open so I could check and see if they had a better price on Parmigiano Reggiano cheese and Pecorino Romano, because I need those two for a dish that I'm cooking this weekend. If you go to a regular grocery store, that should cost you like $15 for a little block of it, that size. And there is a difference in a regular Parmesan and a Parmigiano Reggiano, or however you say it. There's a difference, but not that much of a difference. So there I am.
Did they have
trying to save a penny, penny pinching in Joe Biden's economy. Yeah, they had one of them. It was at Aldi. I don't know what kind of grocery store. I said a bargain grocery store, but I mean, yeah, I don't know what the official name of it is, but got that there, and then Jody found the other one in one of her errands yesterday, doing something. So probably spent more in gas trying to track them down than if I had just gone to this grocery store across the street.
And you said the other one was what was it?
Pecorino Romano. Porcorino Romano.
Pecorino.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you making some sort of Alfredo or?
Yeah, not some sort of Alfredo. an Alfredo.
I guess if you want to be technical.
Well, maybe mine's different than a regular Alfredo because mine has cayenne pepper in it. So
Yeah, I can honestly. I've made some Alfredos in my day, and I've never used cayenne pepper. So.
Mm-hmm. What did the people who put it in the jar use? The cayenne?
Yeah,
No.
Rob's a big Alfredo guy. You should maybe
Yeah.
take some hints from him.
No, I don't think he should. He should not do that.
But
You do the correct pronunciation of
Pecorino or whatever. Pecorino.
I tell you what, though, if you don't clean up the night you do it, it's a little more difficult.
Just cakes on every.
Yeah.
pan you
I
have.
would not even have imagined leaving it.
Well,
That's what I was gonna say. Who would do that?
well, sometimes you got other stuff to do, so you have
I get that. You got a belly full of fettuccine Alfredo. The last thing you want to do is let me go clean something. I kind of.
I could not leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if Jody weren't there judging or any of that stuff. But that's because of her.
Yeah.
There's been a day I would have left it.
Yeah.
So, I'll get back to that. But I'm doing it with linguine.
Linguine's good.
you like some linguinis.
The Rob's fettuccine Alfredo is different in that it's cooked in plastic, in the plastic liner of the crock pot. Just like the real Italians.
Yeah, and it's made with cottage cheese the most recently.
Really?
I told you that last
Oh,
week.
that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yum.
Mamma mia.
That's the secret. In Italy, they always use
Yes,
cottage
they
cheese.
real
do.
paisan.
You make sure it's very hot. Put a cream. You put a cottage cheese. Make a very good.
You need to have the small curd.
In secret ingredient is sugar. I put the sugar in there.
It is also so sweet.
No, but this usually has crawfish in it, but I'm not putting the crawfish in it today because I'm making it for a vegetarian. A vegetarian is going to be in my house. I don't know about all that.
I saw a guy doing a crawfish boil yesterday, and he was from Louisiana, clearly the way he was speaking, and he was using a wheelbarrow to clean the crawfish, and it was like right out from the yard doing yard work. Crawfish go right in that dirty wheelbarrow. He's like, "You're gonna have to rinse them about 15 times." I was like, "I bet you will." That's the dirtiest wheelbarrow I've ever seen.
15 or 14 times. They make these big buckets now. When Ace and I were growing up, you just take all of the crawfish and you put them into a big tub or a giant cooler or something and put water in it and then salt the water, and it made them they say it made them regurgitate and get some clean. Now they don't do that. Now they say that salt is unnecessary. You just have to keep rinsing them in fresh water, put them in there and dump it out, put it in there, dump it out. But then they have a bucket that they sell, you hook a hose to. It's huge, and you dump all the crawfish down in there, and then you run the water, and then it what do you call it? Agitates it, and it keeps shifting the old water out and putting new water in until they're clean. So
it essentially does the work for you.
Yeah.
It's like a washing machine.
And they don't use salt anymore. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Craziness. I'd probably still do it.
Yeah.
Just like when they say you don't wash chicken anymore before you cook, I still do it.
I know people get crazy about that topic on the internet.
Yeah.
What, washing chicken?
And it's
there's no way I would ever cook chicken without washing it. I just wouldn't.
What?
Because it was marketed so heavily and pounded into people's heads that if you get one tiny bit of chicken that wasn't washed, it'll kill you.
Yeah.
You'll get the salmonellas and everything else. But then it's just like all other things, you come back and go, well, that really wasn't right. That wasn't the truth in that. You're fine not to wash it.
Yeah.
You know what I always felt stupid doing? Washing chicken, like running it under the water and then putting it in a pot and boiling it.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I've done it too. It's a fair point.
This might come as a surprise, but I've never washed chicken. In my
Yeah,
life.
Yeah, you probably haven't.
Yeah, younger people probably haven't because
Okay.
it's been a thing for a while, telling people not to wash it.
Okay.
Yeah, or at least you don't have to.
Yeah, Emerald used to say, "Wash your chicken, then wash your hands, wash your car that took the chicken from the." But he was making fun of the people who were so obsessed with washing the chicken. But he was on TV, and the Food Network made him.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to say what? We don't want anybody coming back at us. But I don't know. You don't wash beef before you cook it.
Oh, I do. I'm
Just throw a steak, in the sink and.
I've seen people season chicken wings straight in the sink. They like wash the sink,
Yeah.
and then they just dump that raw chicken right in the stainless steel sink, and then add their seasoning and mix it up right in there. I'm like, oh, now that seems a little.
But I guess that's the biggest bowl they got.
I think it probably is.
I don't think there's any amount of clean that my sink could be that I'd be okay just throwing food in there to prepare it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Are you talking about my sink specifically?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I believe it.
Yeah, Rob has to deglaze his sink.
It's like your overnight Alfredo.
Yeah. So when you say, right, you just leave the dishes or you leave the pot or you leave it all?
Well, last time when I made that pasta, it took a lot out of me to make it. So I kind of just left everything that I had gotten out. That wasn't stuff that needed to go in the fridge.
Oh, you mean the ingredients and all? You
Yeah.
just leave it all
I mean,
sitting out?
There were a whole bunch of spices on the counter.
Oh, God.
There's Alfredo on the counter.
So you literally put nothing away after you finished cooking.
No, but the good news is that Meredith was gone for the week, so I was able to not have somebody bitching about it.
So, but if she's gone for the week, how long did it take you before it was all totally cleaned and put away?
2 days.
Okay.
Now the next day I put up some stuff, and the next day after that I started scrubbing.
Let me tell you something.
So it
If
was
my
48
wife-
hours before you started scrubbing.
If my wife is listening to this right now, I guarantee you she's breathing into a paper bag because she's about to hyperventilate thinking about that, going into an anxiety attack. Man.
It's a week-long affair when he makes Alfredo.
He's still got
That's right.
It's like a festival.
Yeah.
Made it on Friday.
He's like-
It's not clean until Sunday night.
Well, Meredith's gone for the week, so I think I'll tackle that Alfredo project I've been trying to get to.
And I cleaned it the day she was coming back. I was like, well, I got to do it now.
Yeah, I got to rush home and get it clean.
Welcome home. There's Alfredo in the kitchen.
Feel free to have
Wonderful.
some.
I'm starving. No. The Alfredo's from 4 days ago. I just haven't
Yeah,
cleaned
don't
it.
slip in it. Be careful.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities, and we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
If you're so frustrated because you're having to run around all the time, you're so busy, you feel like you're not getting your family something great to eat, then you need Culver's. It's the perfect thing for you. Always made to order, fresh, hot ingredients all day, every day.
And not only do they have the freshest ingredients all day, every day, but they are a part of the community. They're proud to be a part of the Indian Trail community where they're under new ownership. Belmont, University area, Salisbury. Make them a part of your daily routine. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Get details at acetj.com/Culver's.